Welcome to the show that focuses on Mother Africa. This week, we take a look at elections 2017 in Kenya. We get a wide range of perspectives, hopes, wishes, and prayers for the Kenya election. Let's go straight to those perspectives.
My name is Abbas Kulet, Secretary General, Kenya Red Cross Society. Next week on Tuesday, we'll all be exercising our democratic right by voting and selecting whoever we want to lead us in the various positions that we will be voting for. As Kenya Red Cross Society, we are fully prepared through our local branches, network of over 100,000 volunteers to respond should there be a need. I do hope and pray, and I want to pass a message to my fellow countrymen and countrywomen. Let us be the peaceful nation we should be. We should go out and vote, exercise our democratic right, and after that wait for the results. Whoever wins and whoever loses, we still have a nation at the end of the day, and at the end of the day, I pray and hope that we will all be peaceful and that we will all remain true Kenyans as we should be, and that there'll be no violence. My message is a peaceful message, and I want to wish all of us to be peaceful during this forthcoming election.
I, Carol Kariuki, the CEO of Kenya Private Sector Alliance, the umbrella body of the private sector in Kenya. I'd like to appeal to all businesses and Kenyans to vote in peace. Peace is the absence of violence and war, and nothing can happen without peace. Please go vote peacefully, go home and wait for the results. We also appeal to businesses to remain open throughout the period, except for the voting day, and for the employees to please go back to work after you voted, unless you have leave from your workplace.
What we do, as the entire UN fraternity want to see, is a free, fair, credible, and non-violent elections. And I emphasize that we need the leadership of Kenya. Kenya is a beacon of hope for the rest of the region, which is facing multitudinous challenges, from the Somalias to the Burundis to the South Sudan. We have challenges here, but what we need is a great example, and Kenya can provide us with that great example. What we must see coming out is the process of democracy, the process of inclusion, the process where civil society, media, free speech is all part of the dialogue, and the free and fair part of it should be sacrosanct and non-negotiable. For UNDP and the UN family, we've been walking this journey of elections in Kenya since 1992, and we will stay resilient and robust in this process. We're already supporting with technical assistance with the IEBC and other relevant institutions that are responsible for this. And as UNDP, we want to see a Kenya that is successful, a Kenya that is democratic, a Kenya which is an example for the rest of the world, a Kenya which embraces diversity and its civil society, and a Kenya which becomes a role model for many other countries in Africa.
Hi, my name is Flora Mtahi from the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, the chair lady. I'd like to request that during this election time we keep peace, allow the process to take its natural course, and accept the results with any grace. There's always a winner and a loser, and get back to business. Let's prove that Kenya can be democratically mature, where we can vote and go back to business. For business, we need the peace, we need the security, and we need the stability.
I think, fellow Kenyans, as we approach the elections on August 8th next week, is a time when we should really remember our national values of peace, love, and unity. And as we think about this, we must remember that this is a cycle we go through every 5 years. So it is not an unusual business cycle. And there was life before elections, there will be life after elections. Our country and economy is vibrant. There are significant opportunities. And we must remember that we keep those opportunities in focus and not let anything damage or destroy our ability to take advantage of those opportunities and to grow this great country. Our businesses are still thriving. They're very much open for business. And during this time is an opportunity for us to show that we are advocates of peace, that we are inclusive, and that we recognize and respect diverse views, and that we should not enforce our views on others in terms of which way we vote. And I think that is going to be particularly important as we in the run-up, ultimately up to the date when we cast our ballots. So let's use this opportunity to show the world that we have a great country, that we are a peace-loving country, and more importantly, that we are a country that can be relied upon to be able to deliver and to invest in this country. We need this for ourselves. Kenya has been there in the past, Kenya will be there in the future. We are not going anywhere. This is our great country. So let's really show the world who is watching us very closely that we are actually a country who can effect an elections peacefully and respect the result that comes out at the end of that process.
My name is Jana Ngube. I am from Zimbabwe. I have been working across this continent for the last 15 to 20 years, and I have seen elections where they have been peaceful, and I've also seen elections where there has been violence and pain and destruction. I would like to urge my brothers and sisters here in Kenya to choose to be peaceful in this time of elections and to go and to use your vote wisely to choose the leaders that you believe will make Kenya a great nation and make Africa a great continent. Violence can only bring pain and destruction, and so therefore I urge you to choose peace and to use your vote wisely. You do not want your country to descend into brokenness through conflict. You are one people. Choose to be Kenyan and choose not to allow yourselves to be divided by political rhetoric, by politicians who actually after this election will be having tea and eating meals together while you in your communities are not able to live together. Choose peace. Use your vote wisely.
Stay with the Africa Leadership Dialogues.